Hey everyone, we're back and we've still got 5 wars to pretty much end, and we've got our men across the river. I'm just going to speed things up as we are just going to quickly take back this region of Mittelweg, and then hopefully that's going to press that war to a grand closure with us winning. Now it's going to take us a little bit of time to catch up with their army, but we've just managed to do so now. Oh my word. And just like this, the Duchess has gone ahead and decided that she wants independence in Torben. Now, I'm not going to be blackmailed. I think we're going to have yet another war, so we're going to try and end this one, and then we're going to have another one. This one's going to be a bit of an issue for us, though. So let's see how we get on. So we're at 100% on that war. They've just raised up close by. Let's end this war first. We've caught ourselves a prisoner. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to leave him as a prisoner. I'm just going to try and end this war straight away because we are pretty much right nearby. So let's get on marching. Manfred is obviously leading these forces here. Maybe I should switch that, in fact. Let's get it to me. We'll have Manfred... No, we'll have Fritz on the flank. Let me just double check Fritz. He was heavy infantry, rough terrain expert. In fact, you know what? We're a flanker. Let's put us in the flank. And we'll have Fritz. Yeah, we'll have Fritz in the middle. That'll do. Right, let's march on. Let's try and get rid of these as much as we can. We are losing ground over here as well, so we need to get over as quick as we can. So, it looks like they're actually getting a few men together. That's not too much of a problem. We're going to run all the way around this way. And we're going to try and cut them off before they're able to get their forces together. Now, if we can capture them, they're getting out on the 10th. We should be there the day before and catch them. Yes, excellent. Now, they have noted that their reinforcements have been cut off by us, and they are marching with all haste to try and get to us to try and defend. Now, we have crossed the river as well, so that's not going to be the best thing for us. However, we should have this now. Now with us there as well, we are going to go and cast some magic on the battlefield. I'm just going to call up around about 100 or so undead. So we'll do 65 horde and the winds of the undead. Yeah, another 50, that'll do. So 115 extra men. That should push us over. And we are down, technically, down to 4 wars at the moment. This one, I would imagine, would be fairly quick. But it is taking quite a toll on our remaining forces. Now let's see how that's going to affect it. We've managed to capture someone straight away, straight up to 45%. So we're going to march directly on their capital. And let's hope that we can actually capture Likey. If not, we're going to have to probably siege on down, but time will tell when it comes to this. Striesen has been converted to the vampiric faith, which is great because we've been trying for a very long time to get some conversions going. He's still not been found out. He's still in the Dwarven Mountain stealing their technology. Wonderful, Siga. You have done very good. Keep those buggy eyes open. I want more technology. More, please. We're at 53% and now we are sieging. Now there's only 720 or so. Let's have a look at the rest of our forces. Now we can call up some more forces, it's not a lot, we do have some hired units as well. The Holy Order unfortunately is still not with us after whatever the hell happened last time. So we're going to have to make do with what we've got. So I'm going to pause things up for a moment, just while I call to attention our remaining troops. And what I'm going to try and do is, in fact, you know what, I was going to try and form a separate army. I believe we don't have enough. So I'm going to send those reinforcements over there. You're too far south. We've got massive armies down here that we need to be taking care of. And you're too far over this way. Okay. Well, at least these people that we've called up should be able to reinforce what we're doing here in Coburg. So let me just get rid of a lot of these messages because they're not overly important for the time being. Known plots. Let me just double check something. Prince Conrad. Ooh. Liz Miller wants to fabricate a claim. Alright, well we'll see how that goes. There's nothing there for us to actually act upon at the moment. The war scores themselves, minus 23, minus 21, minus 14, and the one we're focusing on at the minute, we are pretty much halfway there. We will be there as soon as we're able to take down all of this. Now what I'm probably going to do is do a sacrifice of one of these. Aldebert, Graf of Avaland, you're still there, you're going to remain in our prison. Even though we turned you, I think we are going to remain there. Racina, let's sacrifice you for the ritual. Oh damn it, have I sacrificed too soon? I have. One person, need to be checking these things. Right, so we sacrificed like an idiot, a little bit too soon. We can't summon any undead. Don't worry, it's under control. We've got tons of money. We can call up additional help if we need it. 11,000, wow. Okay, we're going to need additional help. So, who are we going to get? Yeah, my grandson, the Dragon-Blooded. You can come and join us, thank you. Jens Peter of the Bloods Pack as well. So we'll get another 2,500 men. I'm actually going to send them to Hunderschweinwald, and we'll try and finish off the siege and then come and attempt to meet them in the interim basis. In fact, we'll send them over to try and take care of these remaining forces. However, they are going to run into some raiders here, so we're going to make sure that Orgengen and Jens Peter are somewhat safe. Jens Peter, you're a terrible commander. He's craven, whereas you, sir, you're very good. Right, so we want to avoid that way. We're going to have to go the long way. I don't want to run into 2,700 men. Not with mercs anyway. Because the mercs themselves, special units like Cav, so we're not going to do great. Someone else is converted, not a region, an actual person. Oh, you are trying to grow. Let's expose him, shall we? And we imprison him, 70% chance. Let's try it. I mean, what's one more war? Yes, we got him, so we are going to turn him. 350 prestige, we've got more than enough. How much money? 245. Let's send some money. $245. Let's ransom him back. There we go. So that gives us a little bit of something to play with. I'm just trying my best to get us some people whenever we can. We're at 61% now in this particular war score. Let's go down and try and capture these guys. Or defeat them, should I say. Oh! Arnold the Just is pretty much coming around to our way of thinking now. So now that that's been said, let's see if we can actually get... Oh, they've already stopped the claim? Alright, fair enough then, unless they've been successful, they've got the claim but decided not to go ahead and press it. Right, come on, we need to hurry up. There we go, we've run into them. War score 66%. Right, let's push down into this particular region now with our mercenaries. Now, our money is actually -4 or so per month, which isn't the end of the world, but we're going to try and take back some forces. 70% only on this particular war score. Now, we have taken all we can in that particular region. If we were to take this region as well, in fact, let me just check what their war score is based on. 48% Battle Sunberg. Yeah, so occupation isn't doing a lot at all. Right, so let's not occupy anymore. We'll wait for them to pull up another army. You're raiders, so let's get you guys all the way around here, and we'll try and start taking care of these large armies. In fact, what are you 80 just doing there? Let's disband you. So this is the one I'm worried about. Sigmarites are uprising, we've got 11,000 of them. They are pretty much wreaking havoc through the countryside. Their war score has just leaped to 43%. 901 additional troops there. We're going to try and get what we can from the local holdings. I don't think it's going to be that much. Excellent, we've managed to get our troops together. Now, here's the question. Do we focus on getting this one down? 21%. We can actually hold out a little bit there. I feel like we need to be going and attacking these head on. So let's go over to Natton. Natton itself is a forest area, so we'll have to bear that in mind. Forest pretty much all around. There's no rivers there that we can see, so we won't get a river crossing penalty. Let's see what we can do against 11,000. So how are they stacking up? Well, they're stacking up with no commanders whatsoever. They're already taking a pounding in the centre. That's probably from my Abyssal Terror as well as some of the troops we've got there. So we're actually going to crush them in the centre. Their flank is now following. Yeah. But they kind of forced our hand a little bit, only because there was that many of them. They were able to take a lot of land, and that war score was going up a lot faster than I actually wanted it to. So we've just had to go ahead and try and take things back as quick as we can, and now we're just going to have to see what we can do. Now I'm going to do a couple of assaults here, which I don't like doing. But it has to be done. Right, that pushes that up to 30%. Let's go and take care of this army now. And then we've got their secondary force down here, so they've got another 10,000. We'll take care of the host first. See how that affects that. There we go, straight up to 100%. That's the sort of decisive battle I like to see. So we'll take that. He's actually really good. I might turn him. Try and get myself a commander out of him. Yes. I must have an available commander slot, which I do not. But that is good to see that we've got him. Let's go and take care of these guys. So pretty much this is just going to be an episode of us trying to get rid of these wars as usual. Our expansion plans are somewhat limited at the moment until we can resolve our internal conflicts. Let's see how we go. We've lost about 1,000. Do we accept him? This is the question. I actually quite like the man. His stats are quite good. I think we are. Omer, Samson, we accept you into the Carstein bloodline. We just need to get a commander slot available for him. Oh, another zealot uprising. Oh, it looks like the 10,000 are on their way. Now, we should have this, but I'm a lot... Oh, in fact, hang on one moment. We're okay, it's their flanks that haven't broken yet. Let's just make sure that we've got all the help that we can possibly get. I mean, I would imagine that we would be fine when it comes to this, but these numbers, let's just get them in our favour as much as we can. There we go. So there you go, their centre is well and truly broken, and along with that, there go the flanks themselves. So they decided to go back into Funzig. I'm actually going to follow them into there. We're going to try and finish off what army they've got left. Now, we actually got there before them. 100% now on that, so I am perfectly happy. We've got 6,000. War score at 30%. Right, let's go straight after them, shall we? Well done, Berta. You're doing really well. I just want to see some more regions converted. This is actually a fairly close battle. If they actually had commanders, they could have given us a little bit more of a run for our money. Oh my god. Wissenland. Son of a bitch. Things are just getting things are getting messy now. So let's speed on down after these guys as well. We're at 70% now. All I'm trying to do is end these as quick as I can by taking out their forces. Now, With the fact they've only got 1,000 here, in fact, let's run straight into these guys. That war score's at 70%. They're going to get quite a large army together. That's going to be a concern for us. But here's what we're going to do. We are going to tackle these guys head on. We're going to try and pick off some of these forces here. Now we do have additional, we do have quite a few men who've been building up nicely while we have been warring. But if we can take back some of this land, we might be able to end a few more. In fact, that's one over with now. Brilliant. Okay. So, that puts us in fairly good stead. I think we're going to go in and we're going to try and attack some of these forces but before they have a chance to actually group up a little bit. That's going to be a long bloody trek, this. They've got 11,000, so we're abandoning that straight away. Let's call up what we have. Let's get everyone there. We'll disband you guys. But we've got some additional forces on the way, which is going to be nice for us. We'll have you meet there, I think would be sensible. So, 11,000 now. And these are actually going to be... oh god, I thought he was declaring war on us, then I was getting worried. These are actually going to give us a bit more of a challenge than what we've been used to with all these uprisings. So we'll take care of this uprising. They've actually noticed us, so they're marching on us, which is fine by me. They can continue to march. Oh, Herrick has been converted to vampiric faith. Thank you, Sister Milda. Thank you very much. We're getting there. Okay, so are they marching on us? They are. Okay, so Igwald, it's marshlands. Let's get me on the flank. Let's have a defender in the centre. Do we have another flanker? Forest and hills is rough terrain, but not marshlands. Siegfried. Here they come. So hopefully we'll be able to hold out against them. They've got a river crossing negative as well. Our flank bonus is going to be doing well. In fact, we've got our defender in the centre. That couldn't have gone better. That was actually really good. So let's follow them and try and finish this off. We'll leave you guys actually here to intercept them. Brilliant, 100% on that one. Whew! We are getting there, and with that said, I think that's going to be the end of the episode, so thank you for waiting a few days for me to get a little bit better so I can start releasing some more of this beautiful series. With it being a bank holiday, don't expect too many new episodes at the moment. I will have some new series coming out over the course of the next couple of weeks, and I'll put some videos up so you can all have your say on what you would actually like to see. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one.